doll tried to poison the food, but it didn't expect to be found by a woman. With a twinkle in his eye, he continued to poison the food in order to take revenge on the woman while she was organizing her clothes. He grabbed a steel knife and charged towards the woman again, only to be kicked down by the woman. The woman screams and runs out of the room. Seeing that the assassination had failed, the doll turned his aim to his sister in the bathtub again. He grabbed a soy milk maker, opened the bathroom door, and threw it into the bathtub. The sister thought she would die here, but found she was unharmed. She looked at the slowly sinking soy milk maker, and she locked eyes with the doll. The doll then remembered that he had forgotten to plug it in and then ran out of the room. The sister rushed to call her boyfriend. After 2 unsuccessful attempts, the doll keeps banging her head against the wall. When John came back, the doll had another idea. He picked up a baseball bat and hid it in the stairway, waiting for John to come and swing it. Because he was not tall enough, he hit the stairs with the bat. Now the doll lost all his confidence. It turns out that the three had just moved into the villa yesterday, and while they were cleaning, they stumbled upon a nailed wooden box. They opened it, and inside it was a doll bound by chains, and a note that read Finley. That seemed to be the doll's name, but the trio didn't take the doll seriously until the night when something horrible happened. Ami was awakened by a nightmare. She found the doll sitting upright in a chair, legs crossed, staring straight at her. Lisa thought it was John's prank and threw the doll out the door. The next day, when Lisa came downstairs to tell John about last night's incident, he didn't know anything about it. Finley quickly became a part of the family. That day, when Lisa wasn't looking, Finley took out a packet of rat poison. Lisa got angry. She grabbed the toilet bowl cleaner and handed it to John, then sprayed Finley directly in the face. The injured Finley holds a grudge against John. As soon as the man got into the car, a doll appeared behind him. Then a plastic bag was placed over the man's head. The man is about to choke. The next moment, he asks Finley if he's had enough. The doll thought it wasn't strong enough and did it again. The man lifts the bag, but the doll is too stupid. The doll is so stupid that he only smothers the man's nose, forgetting that the mouth can also separate the breath. The doll was so bored that he stood alone in front of the window and reflected. After playing with the cat for a while, he decided to do it again. First, he puts nails in the carpet and spreads marbles on the floor. Then he deliberately broke a cup to make a noise. Lisa really fell for it, and she pushed the door open with all her might. Finley was confused. The door opened inwards, and the marbles didn't work. Finley slapped himself on the head. At night, the three of them celebrated Lisa's birthday. To set the mood, John did a public impersonation of Finley. He made a funny face, and it pissed Finley off. He threw away his birthday hat in anger and found a bottle of flammable spray to teach them a lesson. But it took the bottle the wrong way around and sprayed himself in the face. Despite all the failed assassinations, Finley never gave up on his plan. That day, while the three of them were watching TV on the couch, Finley drew his bow and arrow. Then there were screams from the living room. Finley thought he'd finally gotten his revenge, but when he entered, he found John unharmed. When he looked up, the arrow hit the ceiling. The screams were caused by Finley's favorite cat defecating on the floor. John was so angry at this pest of a doll that he held him down and rubbed him on the cat poop. After Finley's experience, he felt like he'd embarrassed the doll world. All he wanted to do was kill someone. Why was that so hard? He decided to seal himself away to stop dishonoring the doll family. He waved goodbye to the cat and returned to his hometown. Tears of despair flowed from the corners of his eyes. They thought Finley had just gone home, but what happened next forced him to come back. This is the lowest IQ doll I've ever seen. He killed someone with a knife, but got kicked away. He killed someone with a soy milk machine, but forgot to plug it in. He finally grabbed a chance, but ended up hitting the steps with a stick because he's too short. He wanted to use a plastic bag to kill someone, but forgot that his mouth can still breathe. After many failed assassinations, Finley sealed himself away and prepared to quit the horror doll business. In the middle of the night, two burglars broke into the house and quickly overpowered the three Johns. The doll heard the sound and came over to check. He was just going to be a bystander, but did not expect the thieves took the gun pointed at the cat. This is his favorite pet. Finley rushed to cut off the power, deliberately created a sound, attracted the attention of the thieves. A thief went upstairs to check. Full of marbles rolled to his feet. Finley suddenly appeared in the darkness. Scared, the thief fell directly on the carpet. Nails pierced his hands. Finally, Finley put a plastic bag over the thief's head, rolled up the carpet, and took out a steel knife, directly stabbing the thief to death. Hearing the noise, another thief came up. He found only a doll. Then he cautiously continued his search, not realizing that Finley had already taken out his bow and arrow. The thief was wounded. He panicked and went into the bathroom. As soon as he turns on the light, Finley sprays him with flammable spray. The thief's gloves ignite instantly. He reached into the bathtub. Finley was waiting for this. It plugged it in. It caught fire, and the second thief died instantly. Thus Finley became the savior of the three men. To thank Finley, John bought him a new suit, and Finley was able to feed him with a family. That day, when John and the three of them were eating breakfast, they noticed that the milk smelled like cat poop. When they looked at Finley, he smiled a smile of triumph, and this time he finally succeeded.